my great uncles and other folks just harassed me. So I went on back to school because I didn't have no money and they get paid for it. Because I had just finished school about 2 years. So we had also been trained to sell wolf tickets. Y'all know what wolf tickets. So I told him, I said, he said, when I left, Carl said, you got to go back and apply for this job. I said, I got a job. I enjoy what I'm doing. I'm able to do some things I wanted to do when I was a kid in Arkansas. And I worked for Mr. H.W. Sawyer. He said, Chester, you've got to do it. I was forced to do one of the hardest, probably the second hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. I had to go to H.W. Sawyer and say, Mr. Sawyer, I'm leaving. You know, Mr. Sawyer, he looked at me and prayed out. He said, I wish you well, Chester. I wish you all the success in the world, and go to it. Most difficult thing I had to do. They hired me. Put me on the end of, put me on the shirt and the tie, put me on the end of the center line, putting stickers on the car. I was a salaried employee. They paid good. Then they hired 2 more people. I hired Sylvester Thompson, who just died here very recently. Then they hired Elmer Jackson. They hired Elmer Jackson in. Mind, this was a guy who had graduated from KU with the law degree. They hired him in as a security guard. After they stayed there for 6 months, I left. Went back to work at the Sawyer Company, making less than 1/3 of what I was making at General Motors, because I was committed. I was committed to see that we had equal opportunity about this. Okay, I'm through. I'll cut it off here now. Just wanted to talk about that. Let me just talk about one other thing. Just one thing, I'll be through. The swimming pool. Only one swimming pool in Kansas City, which is at 10th and Quindaro. It didn't just get there. There were people who protested about those swimming pools, and so a group of us got together. We were probably in the late 20s and early 30s, and approached the city, and they said, we don't have the money for it. The bottom line is they said, well, you need to find some money for it. So we got together and appeared before the 3 commissioners and said, we have 3 demands that are non-negotiable. Number 1, we want you to put chlorine in the Missouri River, because we swim down there. Then Jersey Creek had a part where we could swim, put some chlorine down there, we could swim, and put some sand about Big 11 Lake. And so they looked at us like we were crazy. We walked out. We had 1 slope in Seth and Beverly. This was on a Thursday. That Sunday, the young fellows went and jumped in Big 11 Lake. That's when riots was going on. And Mayor McDowell said, don't arrest them. The next Sunday, you couldn't get in her in Big 11 Lake. Then they called me and said, all of a sudden, we found the money. Well, the day after we made those demands, that was at Sunday. They didn't print anything in the tent, and that was Saturday. That Sunday, that Monday, I went to work. I always got to work about a half an hour later, and Mr. Sawyer was in the office of the insurance company. And I knew I was in trouble because he was very supportive. But he read the headlines and says, Negro asked for chlorine in Jersey Creek. That was the headline. He said, did you really say this, Chester? And I said, yes, sir. He said, well, you fired. Get out of here. Sent me home. About an hour later, he called back and said, come on, what happened? I told him, he said, oh, okay, went back. That's how that swimming pool got down here. Then I read in the paper about a year ago where the top official in the city called it a little, he had a very derogatory name, and of course I called him out on it in a public meeting. I'm through. Thank you. I didn't mean to talk over, but I'm through. Thank you.
See why he's one of our historians extraordinaire. Certainly want to thank you very much for your coming and sharing with us the history. And it's important for us to know our history so that we know as we build future history what we got to do. So Von Stewart is ill, so she's not able to make it with the notice for the amendments to the bylaws. So next month's meeting, we won't have a speaker. We will go over the bylaws and the changes that we need to make and have an open forum for the members to think about issues here in the building that we'll be working on changing. So we want to thank everyone for being able to come, and we want to thank our guests, start the dinner, when have our Black History Month dinner. So once again, thank everyone for coming, and see you next month.
I would like to say, we're gonna set the food up here, but if you want to, our outreach center, we built the tabernacle out of the book of Exodus. If you want to go and look at it while we set the food up, you're welcome to it. You can pull back that, look at it. I put a little description up there if you want to read that. Put the food out.